The Vikings beat me the first time, and then I beat them the second time. Why? After my season, I'm on week 13. No, it won't take that long. I'm only the quarterback. Nope. You're not gonna beat me. You say you're gonna beat me, but I always beat you, and you're just a waste of my time. Uh-huh. You say that. What? Oh, I'm so fucking scared. Oh. Oh. I have him for my franchise. I didn't pick him. I did the draft. I got drafted. Remember? Yeah, let's just finish our seasons.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And caught left side, Olsen. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Green Bay's 2-9.
For 16, and the drive will continue.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open.
Cincinnati's 9-2.
Recognition there, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end.
Last time I looked, they were like 3-7.
When he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Marshall, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here,
and I tried to do the draft to make them better, but they still suck. It's impossible to make them good.
To me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through.
Oh,
no excuses for guys being out. Finding guys who are capable backups who can step
I will
up
never win when I'm Cleveland.
And we've seen the results
Cleveland
of that.
is that
This
bad.
team knows how to work through things.
Yeah, because you
do
play a rookie.
man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And he finds his man, the tight end.
I play old man, bro. Oh, today's their bye week. Today's their bye week. I forgot.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Roughing the passer, that's shades of Charles
Saints.
Davis back in his playing days.
Oh, I sure wish it had been, Brandon.
Lions,
Back in
I'm
my
8-3
day,
right
I didn't
now.
hit anyone hard enough to rough the passer. I had a number of teammates that handled that for me.
This one caught left side by Cooper. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 14 yards that time for number 14. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside.
So I
to
beat
break it inside.
Saints. I could probably,
Really well run route.
if I beat them, they'll probably be out of the playoffs.
Second and goal.
They're 7-4.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure
Michael
on them.
Dick.
This will be caught at about the 5. 6
Michael
yards
Dick.
is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
All right, I'm doing my rudimentary math here. That's his third catch here in the first quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan
Michael
or
Dick.
he's just finding his way open.
Well, maybe a little of both. They'll run it with Williams. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. They'll look to throw.
No!
They're turned away on 4th and goal.
I should have just let my kicker go for the field goal. I was in 4th and goal at the 1, and I missed it. Nice. They drove it down the field to score a field
And
goal.
last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head
Not
to the
to go
defense.
all the way
Congratulations,
back
you got us
down there.
last time. but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again.
And now I just
continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. That's going to go as a loss of a full
Last time I checked, they were like,
yards.
on my season,
And
they're like
sets them
3 and
back
7.
for second down.
I
They'll
think.
set up a throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle
How?
there with a slide. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards.
Oh, yeah,
It'll
that's
be
right.
Second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Oh, the
Nice.
ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They were looking for Marshall that time, and it's third down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. The Saints with an extra defensive back here on third on the field.
Could they blitz?
Flush to his right. And he checks this one
Oh,
down to Williams.
that getaway, though.
A good pickup there at 22.
On my season, New England's 3 and 8.
We talk about
Damn.
mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is
Jared
accurate
Jet speed.
throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Larry Ridley. Larry will have highlights
I'm not that
and
fast.
analysis of this first half. I'm guessing mostly defensive.
I've scored some
highlights
this
that we will
season.
see.
Not a lot.
That's kind of cool. No touchdown scored yet so far.
Yeah, none whatsoever. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Back to throw here.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Oh, I think Coleman is
Everyone
hurt.
understood
Shit.
their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You
No,
know, the defensive
from
guys,
the
they're trying to
fucking-
get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they
Yeah,
didn't allow
foul.
that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen.
That's roughing the passer, isn't it?
Personal foul.
Whoa.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Buffalo's 9 and 1.
So a big roughing the passer penalty, Charles, and of course that's 15 yards.
And everyone knows how
I don't even
protected the
know.
quarterbacks are. You've got to make sure that when you launch at a quarterback, that you're hitting him in the right spot and in the right time.
And this is caught. It's Cooper. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have...
Last night, I broadcasted like every
Looks to
single
punch
game.
it in here from the 1. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. D'Angelo Williams, his 2nd. The Lions offense now with a
Even this
football
jam.
first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the lead now. They'll be looking
Yep.
for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because
Oh,
now I think
burn
they
that
go a
fatty.
little deeper
Oh.
into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your
Chicago and
tendencies,
San
try to hit them a
Francisco,
little
they're
bit more
both
with some
4
things
and
they didn't
7.
see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just
Chicago and San Francisco.
that. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper.
That'll be a
Gain of
boring game
6
to
there
watch.
on 1st.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his...
There he goes left
There you go,
side.
Brandon Marshall. There you go.
Touchdown, Detroit. Their dangerous wide receiver with a lucky number 13.
Yeah, I think I won this game. I can't get my hopes up because it's only
Here's the Lion
14-3.
offense now
and
as
it's
they
only
get
3rd
ready
quarter.
to take over. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching.
But if I score another time, I think it's over.
Punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the
I have week 13,
really
week 14, 15, 16, 17.
Defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
And when all else fails as a
Then
defender,
there goes
when
the
you're not there in the
playoffs.
coverage,
If I win like every
your
single
best
game
friend
now,
is exactly
I could
what we
probably
saw
get a
there.
bye week.
A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
He can run for it, and he will. It'll be a gain of 4. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
They think I'm going to punt it? No. I'm not punting it. First down, buddy.
Olsen. That one good for 12 yards. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. I don't know if I agree
I've
with
thrown
that.
exactly
I guess they
200
don't care
yards.
if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised.
In this game so far, I'm still in the third quarter.
But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams.
Oh, the
They
jukes.
showed off a nice
Williams.
juke of the defender
D'Angelo
before the next
Williams.
wave could bring him down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big.
D'Angelo Williams is my backup for Coleman.
Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
He'll drop to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And the stop here
I don't know how
will come
Coleman
at
got
the
injured.
38-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. And at his size,
I'm about
he's a
to win.
smaller back. You can
I'm
get
about
him
to put the
football.
W in
He
my
can kind of get
corner.
lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space.
Brandon Marshall.
That's place to hit.
Oh,
This is caught.
the one-hand catch.
For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Personal foul.
Roughing the passer. Defense, I will decline that.
And after a nice game, they don't need the penalty.
Yeah, I won.
Well, it was 4th down, so there was pressure to begin with, and then you make a one-handed
21-3.
catch like that. What a play.
Just when you thought your blood pressure couldn't get any higher after having called.
Pick 6
for
wouldn't
that
matter.
fourth
I won't care.
You see a one-handed catch being attempted. I'm sure it spiked at that point for all the
Oh,
guys
Brandon
on that
Marshall,
side of the
oh.
field. And instead, they get a chance to celebrate. What a tremendous catch, bringing it down for the touchdown.
And the numbers, they sort of do the talking. Great game last week. Sharp again here in this one.
Sometimes you set habits with how you play, don't you? I mean, you start to put things together, you string them together, and the confidence continues to rise. And guess what?
Greg
We're seeing
Olsen.
that happen in front of us. Back-to-back
Oh, is that
weeks,
even Greg
a
Olsen?
really good play.
And the confidence certainly must be continued. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And incomplete
Bro,
on the
a quarterback
deep
throwing
ball.
horrible passes.
Greg Olsen was the intended target, and now it's 3rd down. Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. They'll put 2
No, I
receivers
don't
left,
control
2 to the
in-game.
right.
In the game.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
I'm
And he
just
hits on the
throwing
slant
on the
route to
run.
Marshall. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Jim Caldwell is showing a little confidence in the offense, leaving him
Why?
out there here on 4th down.
So what?
Look to throw again. And some room to maneuver. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense.
Greg
has to
Olsen
know it
is
as
back.
well.
Wow.
They got to stop him here. So now we're going to see that load in the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up 1st and goal. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They come out here in the eye. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Come on, Williams. Yeah.
This is Williams. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. D'Angelo Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Lions.
Bro, how are the Saints 7-4 when I'm
destroying? And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Ryan Dallaire in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They
got sacked, but I am not
this
letting them play.
4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete.
That's roughing the passer, boy.
Pushing a foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So roughing the passer, 15-yard penalty.
And you notice how the offensive line responded. A couple went to check on the quarterback, and a couple went to the guy who hit the quarterback. No one likes to see their quarterback hit.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. On the move to his left. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
Finishing part.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Watch left. Tight ends are left, tight end left. Let's go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the tight end Olsen, right side. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Hey, 4 down.
They go play action here on 1st down. Out to his left.
No.
Team, and it's intercepted. And it's the linebacker, Shea McClellan, with a pick. And they are going to...
I won in a way.
Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you
Yeah,
win
28-3.
It's a little extra special, isn't it?
They suck.
Kick off your week by installing your game plan.
I'm facing the Bears, who are 4-8. They lost to the 49ers. They have to play the Giants and the Cowboys, and I think the Lions last. Oh, wait, no, I'm the Lions. Whoops. Then Packers last. Yeah, I play Packers. What do you mean betrayed them and play? The fuck? Coleman's out for 7 weeks. And these guys, this guy's out for 1 more week, and this guy's out for 3 more weeks. What happens if I edit my player? Let's see if I can make him overall 99. Bro, that's stupid. I'll wait until I go to the playoffs to get more XP to spend it. Because I know I'm going to make it to the playoffs. If I win this last game, I'm in the playoffs. It won't matter if I lose the last 3 or win the last 3. I mean, hopefully I win. Go 13-3. Get a playoff. Playoff bye week. I think I'm on a 3-game winning streak because I was 6-2. Then I lost to the Vikings. 7-3. I don't think they'll make me play the last.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the
playoffs. If I beat the Bears, they're out of the playoffs.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Left side caught by Matthews. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good gain before he's taken down.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Who's injured?
3.5 to go, first quarter.
Richard Matthews, my wide receiver.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll look to throw now on first down. Rolling to his right. And he hits on the slant.
I still got Brandon Marshall, bro.
The play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
No,
Like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They'll set up to throw.
Oh, he almost caught it one hand.
Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Brandon Marshall almost caught that one hand.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
What? Bruh, I just tripped over my own.
7 yards, setting up a tough third down.
I tripped over my running back.
The Bears have put an extra defender in the secondary on third down.
Yep, they're in the nickel. Forced out to his left. And he's got a man open. That's Marshall. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket,
probably a holding penalty.
You're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
Defense.
Oh, holding on to defense. I'll decline that.
In the red zone this time.
I thought it would be offense.
They're playing press coverage. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is complete. It's Marshall. And eventually brought down.
Way to go, Brandon Marshall.
5 at the 6.
First foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So the roughing the passer penalty, 15 yards, and Charles, the defender, needs to know to stop there.
We've been talking about it for years. You essentially get one step after the quarterback throws his pass, and he's
going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. D'Angelo Williams. And Detroit getting set to go now. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up.
I'm
until
winning
they showed
7-3.
me a reason to do so.
On second down, Williams. And he'll take this up near the
There you go,
35,
Williams.
maybe the 34. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with third down and just a yard to go.
I'm going to trust you, Williams. I'm going to hand you the ball on a third down. I trust you, man.
They moved him and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
On third down, here's Williams.
Wildcat, you mean?
And he's
Not
able to
Wildcat?
get the first before he's taken down at
Why?
the 36. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there.
Why?
Just
You don't
use
get
some
the ball.
force and move forward and pick up the first down.
How?
First down, he'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete.
Yeah, but your guy won't
Give
be
him
good
9
at
there
catching.
on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense,
I'll
and you
try
got
it
a
then.
drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a
I got
passer
it.
about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Oh, my God, I'm
Looks
a
like
wide
the
receiver
defense
now.
in press
Oh, my
coverage
God.
here. They'll come up now in the Wildcat package.
Hang on.
They run with Williams out of the Wildcat.
Pass to me.
And incomplete here.
Wow.
So a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't.
I know, I
hook up,
did.
and it's
He
third
didn't pass it
down.
to me.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Being chased out left. He was trying to get it to D'Angelo Williams, and that brings up 4th down. Now the Lions offense,
All right,
they
Williams.
get ready
You didn't
to
want
head
to pass
back
to
out
me. I
there.
ain't going to pass
And
to
a
you.
tight
Then.
game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Why?
As they head to the field now with the game this close.
Looking for Marshall.
Oh, I thought Marshall had that.
A
Shit,
great
he
read, and
intercepted
it's
it.
picked off. And they take over. They'll set up.
And now they just got a touchdown.
The Lions offense, they get ready to head back
All right,
onto
it's
the
time to get
field.
serious.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Time to get serious.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here
Really?
by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head
No,
toward
no, no, no. Don't even sing that.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with...
No, no. Don't even sing that.
Time on the horizon. They'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Let it go deep for Curley. But when this ball's tipped,
they
it's
intercepted it.
A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally.
And he's going to be intercepted
Trap.
3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Eli Harris.
Come on, force him a field goal. Or nothing. Wow.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a A lot of people think the very
Oh,
next
Cleveland's
time out,
4
run
and 8.
the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback.
No,
you
they
have
won 4.
confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Looking to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete.
Oh, I forgot to
And a
check
nice job
where
there
Reggie
of
Bush
keeping the
was.
toes
Whoops.
inbounds.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
This one caught left side by Cooper. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. So not the same performance here that we saw a week ago. I mean, after the game, we were talking about it. He was hitting on all cylinders. That's just not the case here.
I know usually on the ride to the airport, we're talking about so many other things, but we were so locked into how well he had played. Sharp throwing the football, made the right decisions on when to run, when not to run.
And you notice his footwork was really good.
Footwork was on point. I thought his ability to manage the game as well, get him into better plays. I thought he was really locked in. So far in this game, we're not seeing that. Hopefully he'll be able to pick it up.
Yeah, but that was a game rhyme.
They'll set up a throw.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Give him 27 yards that time. And it'll be first down, Detroit.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Are you kidding me? Why are you bringing back these stupid songs?
Sliding out of the pocket. And going over the middle here to Curley. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something.
And no escape.
Bro, he didn't throw it. He just held on to it. He got sacked like an idiot.
So roughly a loss of 6, and it brings up second and goal.
Well, that was point-counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. D'Angelo Williams.
Get that touchdown, boy.
So out now come the Lions. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's complete
Really?
to the right side.
You're gonna
It's
bring back that
Marshall.
song?
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Roughing the pass here, but Charles, that's a good call. But these days, you know quarterbacks, they're very protective.
We know how protected they are, and if it's anything borderline, they're going to get the call. But as a defender, that's hard to swallow sometimes because there's so many of these bang-bang plays.
Oh, my. It's roughing the passer again, I hope.
Personal foul.
Yep.
roughing
It
the
is.
passer,
Smart one. So shut up.
Roughing the passer, that's shades of Charles Davis back in his playing days.
Oh, I sure wish it had been, Brandon. Back in my day, I
And they're
didn't even
losing?
run hard enough to rough the passer. I had a number of teammates that handled that for me.
I said, and they're
Rolling to his
losing,
left.
and they got
no
Terry Bradshaw.
escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the scrambler or the dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Getting late here in the fourth, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And Marshall's got it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
And that pickup of a first down,
What?
that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating defensively. You're a play away from getting that football back here down late. tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Now back to throw. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get
I'm
set
about to beat the
as we
Bears.
resume action.
Get them out of the playoffs.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now they go screen. It's complete. But now the Bears get a signal for another timeout. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. And here comes...
Here we go.
They'll look to throw again. Curley's got it complete.
Shit,
And that's going
bruh.
to lead to it. It'll be their third and final timeout.
Who?
So as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
I don't know.
They'll look
Lions.
to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down.
All right, 4th down. 17-10. And they can't score.
And
Nice.
Detroit getting set to go now. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got the stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off, and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Jeremy Curley, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called
What?
a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that,
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win.
Kick off your week by installing your game plan.
LaShawn McCoy's on the freaking Ravens. Where? Le'Veon Bell's on the Seahawks. Freeman's on the Steelers. Devontae Freeman. Todd Gurley's on the Texas. Danny Woodhead's on the Bills. Nice. I'm trying to find Reggie Bush. Where's Reggie Bush? Where's Reggie Bush? Matt Forte's on the Dolphins. Elliott's on the Falcons. Adrian Peterson's on the Jaguars. There's no Reggie Bush. Oh, Giants are already out, so I don't have to worry about eliminating them. They're 4-9. What are you talking about? Hang on, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Huh. Not now. I just started a match. I just started a match. I'm not leaving this match. Uh-huh. That doesn't mean you'll beat me.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And caught by Curley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone,
really
and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable
not
of
getting
filling
any
in
blocking
and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got a man open. That's Marshall. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a first down.
Why?
Crashing in from the end there, not to disrupt the pass game, but to disrupt the run game.
Yeah, I love the distinction, too, because the good defensive ends, they can do it all.
Looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And the return stops just a little bit shy.
I just got intercepted by the Giants. That was a goal to get an interception.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
They really need to change it.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the...
Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 4 to start things out. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And he couldn't hang on
really,
to
Greg
it
Olsen, you had to drop that.
Incomplete. And Detroit getting set to go now. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering.
And now this
and
is
they
intercepted
again.
Goodness.
Pick 6.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. So a dangerous pass. So here come the Lions now.
All right, looks like they have me this thing.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands,
speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together.
That's a face mask all the way.
He'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
And a big face mask penalty here, 15 yards.
You never want to get your hands up in the face mask area because your fingers can get tangled up there, and that can hurt you as a player.
They're going to look to throw. And going over the middle here to Curley. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A minute 59 to go in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there.
Look at
with
that.
you,
He was
and all
uncovered.
the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Their big-bodied receiver. Touchdown.
Come on, stop them. Damn it, they scored again.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking
I don't
about
know.
jump-starting your
Brandon Marshall
Going down the left side
just scored a touchdown.
Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. His second TD of the game.
All right.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this to get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
See, they over-exaggerate.
Thought he might have had us. Instead, second down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Goes over the fucking end zone.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down. So completion on second down, that brings up third. They'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release.
Shit, fourth down. Shit. I didn't realize it was fourth. Fuck. All right, good. We stopped.
So the Lions offense
we stopped it pretty close in the end zone.
Onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. Nice. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, if some guy, they've got to be casual.
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver with touchdown number.
Come on, defense, stop him. Yeah.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Curley's got it complete. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
I'm not going to time. Shit. All right.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Marshall, the lone receiver on the left side. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And caught by Curley.
That's a face mask.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Charles, I know it's hard when live bullets are flying, but you cannot keep your hand up around the face mask area.
It is absolutely inexcusable nowadays. We talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim lower so that your hand doesn't get involved in the face mask.
That's roughing the passer.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So a big roughing the passer penalty, Charles, and of course that's 15 yards.
And everyone knows how protected the quarterbacks are. You've got to make sure that when you launch at a quarterback, that you're hitting him in the right spot and in the right time.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Riley Cooper, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, we've seen...
Stop him again.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you
Brandon
scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. Seems like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
I remember growing up playing basketball. My coaches always talked about communicating on defense, making sure you talk on defense, know where your screens are, know where the cuts are coming from, who has who. Well, guess what? It's the same thing in football. Even though there's more noise out there, you hear all the screams of screen. This defense, the bench, everyone let them know what the play was, and that's why they were able to react and knock the ball away.
Holding? Defense. It's against them. Let's decline it. Yeah.
To throw now on first down. Flushed out right. And
no!
He's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up on a former first-round pick,
shit. Either stop him or
set
them for field goal. Don't get a touchdown. If they get a touchdown, they win. They won.
Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over.
Oh, well.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Over the middle, Cooper with it. Yeah, they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And his guys are going to take over at the third.
And they score.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here, my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes
There's nothing I can do.
What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got a man open. That's Marshall. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that brought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone.
Yeah, I'm demanding a release. This team sucks. I don't know why they needed to win that game. Like, they're out of the playoffs. So.
Kick off your week by installing your game plan.
Oh, look at that. I have to play Dallas, and we're both 10-4. I have 2 games left. That's it.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. And this game will feature a player in the midst of one of the greatest seasons ever played at quarterback. His touchdown total is off the charts. How many more can he add to his total in this one? It's the Lions going up against the Cowboys.
42-34, damn.
So, with the call of this Week 16 matchup, let's hand it over to our commentators, Brandon Gotten and
8 more. I can get
Larry, we find ourselves right in the center of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex in Arlington and AT&T Stadium. Tonight, we've got one last present under the tree, our final Monday Nighter of the year.
I can see Dallas as one of my favorite quarterbacks.
And the Dallas Cowboys.
Fuck.
Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They come in playing pretty well.
Yep, TJ Shields. Fuck.
They'll come out throwing here. And right away, he lost the football.
And just like that, there's a fumble right there. My arm was going forward.
Will be at the 15.
Madden, what are you doing, EA? And they only get 3 out of that.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And caught left side, Olsen. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. So let's take a look here at the key inactives. And, Charles, I guess you get this late in the year, you expect to see some guys populating on this list.
You're exactly right. No one's happy about it, but it really shouldn't be a surprise. So the guys who are playing in their spots, in their stead, they have to step up now and make big plays for their team.
Oh, my God, Brandon Marshall actually caught it.
A big play there for Detroit. And even 50 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls.
And no escaping.
Of course, people don't know how to block.
They got him for a sack. Tyler Davison getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under.
Oh, Steelers are 11-4? Damn. Okay.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go.
And another fumble. Luckily, we picked it up.
This when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from it. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the
Last
ball.
time I checked, that the Steelers quarterback was Mark Sanchez.
Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
I will after this game.
Are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because
Cleveland and San Diego tied. They finished 31-31.
We'll see. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The rookie from LSU, Deion Jones.
Let me give my blockers a round of applause. They did not block.
And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. They'll set up a throw. Throws left side.
Oh, Brandon Marshall. Bro,
he's been my first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
Now on first
in real life,
down,
Brandon Marshall mainly drops it, but in video
right.
games, he catches
Johnson
it.
with a completion over the middle. And a few little style points on the juke, but not much room to maneuver. Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Garten, as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 6 to start things out. They'll drop the throw. Incomplete. And that was incomplete, but I don't know how much of that falls on the quarterback. He was pressured.
Brandon, the rush showed up so fast, the quarterback had no chance to get the ball downfield.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. They'll look to throw. Steps away. He may try and run for this. The 13 yards that time at a first.
Now that's a quarterback who's in charge out there right now. Wants to throw the ball on third down, doesn't find anyone open, tucks it away, takes off, and picks up the first down. Not by a little, but by plenty.
And this is complete. It's Marshall. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 5 at the 4.
And those first downs do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is
right
caught.
In there.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Right between them two.
Their big-bodied receiver. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Lions are in for... The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete.
Why wouldn't he just keep
it for 10 yards? And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now a carry for the veteran. This is D'Angelo Williams. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
On the move to his left. It's complete to Jeremy Curley. And the ball is knocked out. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Bro, that is not a fumble.
At the 39-yard line.
Nice. They just got. He did not take 2 steps.
Onto the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make it nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Bro, this game's bullshit.
The corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback right in the face of him puts him down.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just
I
got
wasn't mad
sacked
at
on the
Daniel
previous
Williams.
play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Really? They're going to put me on a bench on a 4th and 1? You guys are pussies.
So out now come the Lions. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Why?
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Greg Olsen.
Left side, Olsen.
Oh!
Touchdown!
Touchdown!
Detroit! Greg Olsen, as the first half is winding down, and the Lions have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great
Greg
way to end
Olsen.
the half.
Yeah, great
D'Angelo
job to put
Williams,
themselves
Brent
in
Marshall,
front,
my
and
key
now
players right
see
now.
on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the 2nd half. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive is exactly what you want on offense.
Wow, New England beat the Jets.
Not having a letdown. It was real easy last time.
The Jets were 10-4. Jets are 10-4.
It's that easy here. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38.
Now they're 10-5 because he lost to the 4-10 New England.
And as our graphic shows, sort of back to his old form. Yeah, you requested a meeting with a tight end coach this week. What came from that?
Yeah, that's not normal because we usually talk to
At
the
Walmart?
offensive coordinator, defense coordinator. It's pretty simple stuff, but you're talking about a former tight end
I don't know,
now
like
coaching,
10 minutes ago.
who's been to Pro Bowls and understood what it takes to get things done and get them done better. He's had bad games and had to bounce back. So I just asked him, what kind of advice did he give him? What do you do with him? He just said, I told him to relax. He's one of the best in the game. Let's go play. And it's worked out pretty well in this one.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Don't fumble,
and
don't
taking
fumble.
it across
Oh, shit.
midfield and
Took
just
3 guys to
shy of the
tackle me.
40. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Offensively, they like their situation.
I don't know
so
why
they tried
people
to
do
take
that.
a
I mean,
shot downfield,
they
but no
see
one was open.
you don't have a
So he's
mic,
tucking
right?
in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They're going over the middle here to Curley. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Flushed out right. In a double
Bro.
coverage, and it's intercepted. The rookie
They
Deion
just
Jones missed
intercepted.
it. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14.
I like how EA fixed where you could tackle the defender with your quarterback now. You couldn't do it last time.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Trying to shake off the interception from the... And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. Marshall, the lone receiver on the left side. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Can't run out, so no
Toward
game.
the sideline, that's hauled in by Marshall. And he's brought down after a good gain. That one goes for 24 yards.
on.
Back to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Again, they were targeting Marshall there, and that'll bring up second down.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was
Come on,
hit a
blocker, you
fraction
should catch
sooner,
that.
it may have been a fumble.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
No!
Go here. He lost the football.
Go. Shit, I fumbled it. Another fumble. And they got a touchdown? Oh.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
Of course, my defense is choke with
when
this
you're
time.
punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover.
I'm just going to go through the
Now we
screen
got to go
cast
out there
and
and
see if it
stop
works.
people.
And if it
So,
doesn't,
yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
I don't know. I kind of have to concentrate right now.
Here on second down. Out to his left. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams.
Williams.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll hit the slant
Cooper.
route. That's
There
caught
you go,
by
Cooper.
20 yards on the pickup there.
Yeah.
And the Lions are going to have a first. And the numbers, they sort of do the talking. Great game last week. Sharp again here in this one.
Sometimes you set habits with how you play, don't you? I mean, you start to put things together, you string them together, and the confidence continues to rise. And guess what?
Oh,
We're
perfect
seeing
cut.
That happen in front of us.
That was a
Back-to-back
perfect time to
weeks
throw the
of really good play.
And the confidence certainly must be continuing to grow. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance.
What's
It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's kept the defense so much on their heels.
Luckily that went over his
Looking at
head.
each other. Who's
Must be
going to
trying
cover
to
this
catch him.
guy? And what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
And, of course, the quarterback in this situation, he's realizing time is becoming a factor. Let's see if they can get some points on the board here late.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure
Fuck it.
He can run for
That's a first.
He will. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a first and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones
I have
running around
5,000
the NFL
passing
nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
Nice.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Greg Olsen. And Detroit getting set to go now. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Nice.
Now it looks like he'll throw.
Just slay a defensive man
They're going to
on
call another
offense.
timeout. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. Looks like
And why'd
the
you say
defense. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This one caught left side by Cooper. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, all he's been up on him was
timeout
NBA.
called by the defense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here. And looking for Cooper, that's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. They'll look to throw now on first down. Right back to Cooper, and he got him again. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here.
Trying to get this
offense.
last passing
That'll leave
touchdown.
with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
50.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got the connection.
Come on,
to
Cooper, get it for me.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Somebody get it for me. Come on.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even
then
tougher.
that's his fault, because his players will be tired too.
The opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
You seriously fumbled it?
Some space here.
Bro.
Down the numbers. There he goes. He's at the 40. 20. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
He fumbled it?
All I know, partner, is that with every play call...
Thank God. Thank God that was overturned.
Less than 2 minutes ago in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So roughing the passer, 15-yard penalty.
And you notice how the offensive line responded. A couple went to check on the quarterback, and a couple went to the guy who hit the quarterback. No one likes to see their quarterback hit.
Marshall, the lone receiver on the left side. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you...
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defense.
What? I can't view the replay for the fumble. Nah, I'm good. Oh, there it is. Right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this shit. Let's see if his knee was down. Oh, I don't even think his knee was down. Oh, his elbow was down though. But. I moved to 11-4. They moved to 10-5. XP sliders. There we go. That's build up, 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 up. Just quarterbacks. I'm just gonna do quarterbacks. Whatever. Whatever. But it's almost the end of the season, so what's the point? If. I'm gonna make it. I know. I just beat it Dallas, so yeah, I'm pretty good. Beat it, Dallas. No. Oh my god. You're not gonna complete that. You're not even gonna win one game with Tony Romo. That kind of doesn't count as a win. No. No records. There's no records in draft champions. Why should I give my defense a freaking... They've been choking. All they've been doing was choking, choking, choking. It's better be worth it. They better do good. Because I'm doing all this. Oh. Who's the other one? Who's the other one? Lukegli. Woo, I'm done. XP. Boom. Why? Well, I have this many injuries? It went from 3 to all this? This defensive tackle named Aaron Donald. What? Carlos Dunlap. Rashawn Matthews. That wide receiver. J.J. Wilcox. Tevin Coleman. Connor Barwin. Will Parks. Steven Johnson. Will Parks. I don't know. He's out for 51 weeks. Broken ankle. This guy broke his toe, and he's out for 3 weeks. 3. This guy got a foot fracture, out for 16 weeks. Dislocated elbow, 3 weeks. Fractured elbow, 9 weeks. What?
try to do that? Where you going? Nice. Break that up. You gonna punt the ball or you gonna go for it? What an idiot! You're an idiot! Bye-bye!
All right, I'm back.
This guy went for the fake punt. Failed it and then quit. The game, he quit Madden completely. I grew up with application.
How do you know?
Cause it didn't
Kick off your week by installing your game plan.
connection to player repair.
Oh.
When you repair a player, there's not this guy. What happened? I guess you can play man with two people now? Oh my god, he's broken, yeah. Get in there.
All right, my last game's against the Packers.
And then after that will be a drag camping match.
This is the team that beat me in overtime.
Hey, I beat you in overtime? My team?
Green Bay.
Yeah, I'm Green Bay in my season.
Oh, yeah. It was 27-21.
Who's the quarterback?
I didn't get to check.
Pause the game. Time out and check.
I can't. I just started it.
No, time out the game.
Ah,
I just made
it.
a homemade muffin for my
I
dog.
just clicked it, and I'm not even in the game yet.
Oh. Sally, go
Yeah.
down.
I'm an overall of 84. What?
My guy's an overall 93. Not Michael Vick. Well, he was 91 to begin with. I ranked up first. Because of my rushing touchdown. I'm playing against the Dolphins. This person's name is Cherry Berry 21.
Hello, everyone.
Jerry
I'm
Berry.
Arthur Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The hatred runs deep between these teams, and no position feels the pressure of a
What'd you say?
rivalry game more than quarterback.
I know.
Can this fella look past the emotion of the game
Why'd you say I've
and
one
deliver
win?
a victory for his team? It's the Packers going up against the Lions.
Nothing.
So for the
What?
this week 17, man.
Yeah.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. Dancing to his left. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us
You're
something every time.
quit to a guy named Cherry
No
Berry.
excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
J.J. Watt sacked me? Are you kidding me?
And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive.
What kind of quarterback is that? He doesn't even have a face. Hang on, let me see. Let me go to the depth chart. Because he won't let me check there. Jake Rudock. The fuck?
This is 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. And he's got a man open. That's Marshall.
Brandon Marshall is like...
Brought down after a good game.
Brandon Marshall is like my 3rd down conversion dude.
Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket.
Oh, he just robbed him from his catch.
They move.
Greg Olsen just robbed.
Because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary.
Oh,
and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang
Greg
open,
Olsen just robbed
because of his
Cooper.
movement out of the pocket.
I don't need one. They'll save me money.
Time with Williams. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
Yeah.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks.
That's first.
People to make tackles, and when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day. It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful,
the Rams are 9 or 8
and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. So he rolls out of the pocket left, just ends up finding a safety valve, but no gain there.
No gain.
You got
it looked
10
like
minutes?
They were well coached on the play because he still went through his progressions, and the receivers know that when the quarterback exits the pocket, they have defined routes to run now to get into his sight lines and try and help him out. End up throwing it short to the running back. Give the defense credit for not giving up any yardage.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy.
Greg Olsen, you didn't block him.
To successfully complete that one.
It'll be a pickup of only a
God,
yard,
Greg Olsen.
and that'll make it 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something.
Miami has Tom Savage.
Or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
It goes as a
Where's my 3rd down man? Where is he?
Now 3rd down.
Brandon Marshall,
Try
I need
to
you, man.
capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal. Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Why'd you catch it, dude?
Oh, my God.
Should just let it hit the ground. I can't.
So here come the Lions now.
I tried throwing to Brandon Marshall and it went short and freaking Williams fucking caught it. And that got me out of field goal range.
Do we still want to try one if we're in that position again?
Into a double team.
And wow, how does Green Bay have my number?
And his guys will
nothing.
So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto
Shut
the
up,
field.
no.
And last time wasn't pretty. One
They're
play
the
and
only team
interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and
They're the
throw
only
ball
team
again
in my
now on this
division
drive after
that
what
can beat
happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Well, except for the Vikings, I beat them once and they beat me once.
2 minutes to go here in the first half.
Packers are about to beat me twice.
Field after this.
A 5-10 team.
A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check
And I'm
in with
fucking
Larry
11-4.
Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
Go, dude, go. Really?
Caught by Curley. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. They're going to look to throw. Oh,
Shit. Screw you, J.J. Watt. Get out of here. Go back to Texas, fuck boy.
And now it's second down.
J.J. Watt.
That's the type of pass play that you need to wait for routes to develop. You need a little time in the pocket, but that's hard to do.
He didn't
when you
sack
got people
me.
in your face.
He hit me.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Rolling to his
Block,
left.
block, 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 block.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
What?
Looking to throw. And caught. Will make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Nice.
And they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw. And
Which one?
It's up a 1st and goal. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up.
All right, it doesn't look like I'm going to get 4
rhythm
touchdowns this
starting
game.
to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is
game
starting to
is
rise.
not that
I think
pretty.
now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
It's a gain of 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And the offense moving quickly to the line. He'll look to throw, escaping the pressure right.
Oh, Cooper caught it.
In for a Lions touchdown. Riley Cooper. So we're going to look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop.
How's the Steelers only beating
After all the
Cleveland by 2?
preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it.
Looks like we're going to settle for a field goal and tie the fucking game.
Again, they were targeting.
My coach wants to be dumbass and just...
Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready
My coach
to
just
take over.
grow a pair of balls and go for the 4th.
Points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline,
like we made it for playoffs, like just go for the fucking 4th.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did.
I thought I wouldn't be in for the last game. What?
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. All right, I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves.
Oh, so if I would have
went
like 16-0, 15-1, 14-2,
you're only
13-3, I could probably say that.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends are creating so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Forced out to his left.
Oh! I didn't even think that would work.
Touchdown, Detroit. dangerous wide receiver.
Wow,
With
it actually
touchdown
worked.
number 20 on the year, and the Lions
Brandon
use their
Marshall, there you
short
go.
field.
That's his 20th reception touchdown.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense.
He'll be getting more soon.
Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively,
they were winning 10-0, and now I'm up 17-10.
How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way.
No.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
Holding offense.
Really? You have to hold him? If you guys are going to hold him,
Oftentimes you
just
see
give him a big
defensive
old
holding.
hug.
Here it's offensive holding for the flag. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field.
Oh, God.
They can't get the long connection.
It's fine. It's roughing the passer anyway, so I wouldn't even care if he intercepted it. Yep, first foul.
Roughing the passer defense.
I don't know,
the
Jets.
defender took some liberties there with a late hit, roughing the passer.
The league has done a great job of defining
In real
where's
life
a
or
late
in the
hit
game?
and illegal contact on a quarterback. The
Oh, he went
defenders
for the
really
Giants.
have to get in line.
Eluding the pressure right. Completes it right side to Cooper. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line.
I think by now it's been demonstrated quite well in the NFL that mobility is an attribute. But when you couple it with accuracy, you've really got something going. Able to get outside the pocket and complete the pass.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
You know the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet
Tom
you guys
Brady
have
on
a good
Pittsburgh,
blocking.
that would never
Good
happen.
blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out.
And he is
Bro,
gonna
no.
be taken down.
I was going to pass it
That
to Greg
should be the
Olsen, but I got
final play of
sacked.
this third quarter. Man, he got in there so quickly. Back
That was about
down
to be
at
a touchdown,
Ford Field.
too.
It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Brandon Marshall.
Being chased out left. And
Drops the
incomplete.
ball.
The contact made the ball roam free and brings up.
Nice.
Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Lions are...
Got another
The
touchdown with Brandon
Lions
Marshall.
offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful.
Is that J.J. Watt?
Down he goes.
That is J.J. Watt.
J.J.
That just
Watt.
fucking sacked
He's
me.
the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs.
Nice.
None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, under pressure, they got him again. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
So, Brandon,
J.J. Watt sacked me
coaches, when they
again.
talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure
He's
that
a sacking
sack
machine.
and sack are on their play sheet.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Shakes off the sack. Now he'll be hit from behind, and he is landed on hard. Levante David.
I don't know.
He's the one to get
Antonio
him, and
Brown?
that's sack.
Because I don't look at their birthdays.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And on the last go-around, they really
Cleveland
couldn't
has
get
Matthew
anything going.
Stafford.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battles.
I
And see,
don't think that's a good quarterback.
At least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs,
What?
and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to
What?
build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
I wouldn't be shocked
Nice.
at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's
Oh, wait,
face
I have
because
3
he had the
touchdown
route that he
passes.
wanted, running the corner,
I just realized that.
And usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And
No!
a curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild.
J.J.
And
Watt
at the end
sacked
of
me in the
all that,
safety.
it winds up
J.J.
a
Watt, leave
safety.
me alone, bro. Get up on my dick.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. And they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost...
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first.
Yeah,
They've
call
got 2
timeout,
more to
bitch.
use here in
You
the
had
final
way too
stages.
timeouts.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This one caught left
Holding
side
on
by
the offense,
Cooper.
I fucking
And
bet.
he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Holding offense.
Bro, you guys don't care that I'm about to freaking... I'm about to get my
Got his hands a
50th
little
touchdown
too far
pass.
outside. The ref caught him through the flag.
And you guys
It's
just
already
won't let
2nd
me.
and 12. The defense hoping to push him back more.
Nice.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Shit.
And look at
And
this.
they
Get the
intercepted.
turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And if they get a touchdown 2 points, this game is fucking tied.
Possession.
They get the touchdown and the 2 points.
Detroit getting
How
set to
believable.
go now. They have a little bit of time.
We
here
might
to
go
get
into
in field
OT
goal
again.
range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is it?
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've
Nice.
got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
I have to get to that red line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
Please tell me that it's on fucking us.
Holding offense.
Oh my. And Brandon Marshall caught that. Bruh.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Don't tell me we're about to go
definitely.
into
Change what
OT
you're doing
with
in the
Green Bay
playbook, but boy, the
again.
advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations.
No.
Looking
We
to
can't,
throw.
we can't.
And this is
Oh,
going to
we're
be
not, because they won.
intercepted. A great read, and it's
Pick
into
six.
the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Short throw.
Well, we just fucking lost. Why are you putting that red line right there? We don't need a fucking field goal.
To throw.
Is my coach dumb?
And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
I don't know.
Roughing the passer defense.
Nice.
So the roughing the passer penalty, 15 yards, and Charles, the defender, needs to know to stop there.
We've been talking about it for years. You essentially get 1 step after the quarterback throws his pass. Anything close to that or beyond that, you're good.
And no escaping this time as he'll
Bruh,
go down.
see,
They got him for a
I
sack.
do all this XP sliders, and
Well,
this
Charles,
is how my
this one's
teammates
gonna be
treat
hard
me?
to digest.
Fucking bitches. Nice. I'm probably in the wild card.
Kick off your week by installing your game
Yep,
plan.
and I'm playing the Falcons. How'd they make it? They're 8-8. Packers didn't make it. Vikings didn't make it. Bears didn't make it. I'm the only one in my division that made it to playoffs.
Cam Hayward tonight. Cam Hayward. I don't want to take any more showers. I don't care. I'm sorry. Lay down with me. Give me one look. What? 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 Mine up. Eric Decker, come here. I got Eric Decker.
Now was one more touchdown away from 50.
Don't die, Tower.
It's fucking upsetting. Alright, who's in our division? Panthers, Buccaneers, and Saints.
I got Julian Edelman and Eric Decker. And
Ah, thanks.
Bruh, I got Eric Decker, Julian Edelman, and Graham Hardy. I should have picked Deshaun Jones because I already had a tight end. How did that pick? But nonetheless, I got my boy Gronk. How that person can be a wide receiver is hard, but
They didn't do best in their division. The Buccaneers did.
who?
Falcons. I don't know how they made it.
Don't. I had to pass up on James Harrison.
If I would probably finish 8-8, they would probably kept me out of the playoffs.
No, you would have been in because you would have been in because you were the best team in the division.
No, because Falcons made it, and they're not the best team in their division.
No, but you would have been the best in the division. What? That's what I'm saying. You always have to pick the best player in the division to go in. Don't. I cannot believe this. I got
What?
Julian and Gronkowski. All I need is a game and I'm gonna go 600.
Well, I'm kind of mad because I was one touchdown away from 50.
Hey, be happy. You still made the playoffs.
Yeah, but I can't get that 50 touchdown.
Hey, Don, are you gonna use Jack Anthony's now or no? Are you mad? Too mad.
Hang on, I just got 2 Lunchables. I'm gonna eat them.
Two of them? Have one?
Yeah. Uh, I ain't walking over to your house with this windy shit. It's fucking windy.
You know it's me.
Feels like it's about to freaking tear down my trailer.
How's that wind? Yeah, I hear nothing.
We live totally. We don't live close, so
We live in the same town, that's close.
not that close.
That's close if you're going by our location. Yeah, we live pretty close.
No.
Yeah. Sorry, Don. Sorry, Tom Brady. I know you're not gonna like to hear this, Don, but I'm selling my 77 Tom Brady. I quit selling it
Why?
because I have it in Nuggets.
Are you an idiot?
I have it in Nuggets.
Thank God that girl's gonna leave me alone. Like, oh,
Who?
that girl.
Oh, your ex?
Yeah.
Nice. Hey, Don, you should call her. Call her 20 years from now. You know I broke up with you? Yeah. I was joking. Oh. I'm already married with 4 kids. Fuck them. Don, I'm gonna do the dumbest thing ever. I have 10,000 coins. I'm gonna buy 1 pro pack. Here I go. Let's see what I get. Okay. Oh wow, we give me an Eric Decker. I already have that card. Oh, this is
Buccaneers were on.
Wikipedia.
Buccaneers were 11-2, and then they're on a 3-game losing streak.
Don, that was bad.
What?
My best player was an Eric Decker.
Mm.
80 overall. You wanna know the bad thing about that Alright, well, I'm gonna quit, Matt. Let me know, do you want to do draft champions or no? It's up to you.
Hang on, wait, what? Steelers were 4-4,
I got you.
and they won 8 straight.
I'm gonna put on some this game.
You're gonna put on some what?
This jam. I'm actually enjoying this game. What do you got? Like, hell, just me and you. See you later, bro.
Oh, I thought we were about to do draft champions.
I'll be right back. Bro, alright. Do you wanna play, do you wanna play, the game with me?
What game?
Bro, this game.
Sure.